Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking. I'm doing a live right now that I wasn't planning on doing, but Metatron was guiding me to do this. So it's kind of a weird time of the day and a weird day of the week, so I don't necessarily expect anybody to show up to this. However, I'm glad that it's recorded and that everyone who wants to watch it can watch this at a time that works for them. Hey Yen. So what I'm going to do, I have some Amanda Ellis sprays. I have some Oracle cards. Hello, hello. Very fun with a live. Yeah, I know. This is like a random time of the day. Random day. Surprise. Hello, Jennifer. Love your videos. I think I've watched them all. Thank you, Mel. Well, hey, this is good to have you here. Oh my goodness. Store Knesset is here. Oneness 13. Hello, sister Anna. Hi. Hello, dear Jennifer. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thank you for everyone who's like jumping in. Thank you for showing up. I wasn't sure if anybody could really show up. It's such a weird time of the day over here in the United States, at least. Yeah, perfect time for Europe is what Maria says. Well, good. I'm glad. What I have for all of you, hi, Malin. What I have for all of you is some messages, and I don't even know what they are. I have 1, 2, 3 Oracle card decks that I'm sorry, I didn't really show that properly. 3 Oracle card decks. It's so weird doing a live camera because the camera is different than what I'm used to. So let's do some messages and let's do some Oracle cards. I actually want to clear everybody's energy to start off with because don't we always need a clearing? So I'm actually going to use some spiritual protection spray and I'm going to do some other things. Yeah, there we go. Just to clear the energy off of everybody, get all that lower vibrational stuff off of us because we don't need it. We don't need it. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring in some rainbow unicorn energy because that rainbow energy is a high frequency and this is what we want. Before I ever go on a live or if I do like a spiritual journey consultation session where I'm like channeling answers the whole time, I'll use my singing bowls to balance my chakras out. So I did that before I jumped on here. So I have 3 sprays that I want to use on all of you. That Becky's here. Hey, good timing. Just stopped work and checked YouTube. Meant to be. Yep, yay. Bobby, I felt that. Hi from Norway. Thank you for clearing in messages. Yeah. Hey, we got some good stuff because Metatron chose a lot of heart energy sprays. So, and you'll see this one actually kind of matches what I'm wearing. So this is probably why they chose this color for me because my guides actually pick my clothes in the morning. I mean, not like all of them, but like when I'm going in front of a camera, they'll tell me what color to wear. So this is the color they chose. This spray is Jade Higher Heart, and this spray is Pink Lotus Heart Chakra. So we've got the heart chakra and we've got the higher heart chakra. So we're gonna do a little soothing for those 2 chakras right now. So let's do the heart first. So this is inside your physical body, kind of in the center right about here. And it actually includes your back, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Let's do that again. And so this is a really soothing energy, really peaceful, beautiful, feminine energy to kind of soothe out that energy. Okay, let's try the higher heart. Your higher heart, a lot of people reference it as being higher this way. When I see it in front of the body. Doesn't really matter. Let's do the higher heart chakra. So your higher heart chakra is important to your energy body because your higher heart chakra is ultimately kind of how we want to function in the world. Ideally, one day we'll get to this. So the higher heart has this mentality of I love everyone. I accept everyone. I am one with everyone. Um, it's the higher heart. It's functioning not just from, ouch, you hurt my feelings, which is like your heart chakra, but it's like it's a higher perspective of the heart chakra is kind of ultimately what it is. Do you want me to do anything else? No. Okay. Let's see what else we have on here. Hello, sister from Michael. Hello. Sold Sage 888. Hey, what a beautiful surprise. Hello. Love that they choose your clothing. Yeah, they totally do. And sometimes I'll put something on and I'm like, no, this is wrong. And I'll keep switching out the clothes. Hello from Sweden. Let's see, Johannes, the energy shift from yesterday is so beautiful. Okay, let's get messages. Let's get messages. I did everything I needed to do there. Okay, just checking with Metatron because I feel like I didn't plan this out at all, so I'm kind of just doing everything on the fly. All right, which he wants to start with this deck, which this is from Wizard Azanon. He's a really cool guy. He is he has a couple videos on YouTube, but he sells these oracle cards on Etsy, and it's a ton of oracle cards, and they are just fantastic. I'll show you some of them once Metatron starts picking them. So I'll probably just pick all the cards from this deck and then tune into the messages, because sometimes multiple cards are used to explain to me what the message is. So I want to make sure I have all of them up front, since like right now it's taking me a long time to this one to find what I need, just because he has so many cards in the deck. Do you want more? Do you? All done? Oh, I'm like still going through the deck, and he's like, yeah, we don't need any more of those. Okay, so let me put these back. So we have 3 cards. So let's take a look at these. Do you care what order? Do they go together? Okay. So if you see my shoulders moving, it's because I'm asking Metatron questions. So this one says subatomic velociter, acceleration, stimulation, excitation. And so you'll see this man puts together these graphics, and they're very activating. So if you even just want to like look in the center of this for a moment, you can kind of just feel the energy coming off of these. Thank you, Magnus, for the kind comment. Bridget, I just meditated this morning asking Metatron about opening heart. Then I turn on TV and see you talking about the higher heart. You manifested me, Bridget, because I wasn't planning on doing this. So maybe you manifested this. Okay, I actually want to look at all of these. I'm going to show you all 3 cards, and then I'm going to dig into it. So this says seal of subtle luminosities, discernment, discipline, order. And again, the really cool picture. I'll try to hold these up for you guys while I'm getting these messages, just so you can enjoy the energy from them. Heart wave. Hey, heart wave resonator, ecstasy, rapture, flux, amplification. Okay, so he's totally referencing heart energy. Okay, let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay. So, we've had some world events lately, and obviously different people are reacting to the world events in different ways. I don't want to focus on that part so much. I want to focus on kind of what Metatron is saying, because whenever if you think of your own personal life, whenever you make a life decision, that kind of changes your pathway, right? You choose to get married, or you choose to not, or you choose to move here, or you choose to move there. And what you choose kind of changes your pathway somewhat. So you're still going to run into all the souls that you need to run into. You're still going to be pressured to learn all the life lessons that you're supposed to be learning. Um, but it changes some of the circumstances, or how some of the ways, yeah, the circumstances. Okay, I'll stick with that. So the energy right now, Metatron is talking about it being about, is that the word you want me to use? Um, so let me tune into this, make sure I get it right. The energies right now are triggering what's supposed to be going on right now. Like if you're looking at the bigger picture of what's going on, it's supposed to be triggering greater self-awareness. Greater self-awareness. Yeah, so this is why we're saying he's talking about like stimulation, excitation, acceleration. We're being moved forward towards more awareness. And so this can come in a lot of different ways, right? The other thing that's coming into everyone's attention right now is opportunities for discernment. And that's always an ongoing process for all of us. Like none of us have perfect discernment all the time. We just can't. We're here to learn. But even when events feel chaotic or unexpected for people, it's bringing things into more order. Or actually, so even if you feel like things are chaotic, it's bringing things into greater order. The important, yeah, the reason he's bringing in the heart spray energies and the reason he's showing us this heart wave resonator is that when he's talking about us coming into greater awareness of ourselves, it's really talking about heart energy. So what this comes down to is no matter what is going on in the outside world, you actually kind of want to some extent, ignore what is going on in the outside world. You don't need to know every detail of it all the time, unless you feel like that helps you. The bigger picture is always that we should all be trying to move towards more love. And so you can't be worried about what your neighbor's doing. You can't be worried about like what this country's doing or this whoever is doing what. Can't be worried about that. You got to be self-aware. You got to be focused on what you can do in your own little small world to increase how much you love. And so this is always about healing trauma. And this is always about getting enough wisdom to change your perspective. Because we all have perspectives that are blocks to us loving more. I'm trying to think of, he's like grabbing me, trying to think of an example. I was about to grab more cards and he like pulled me back. Okay, we're still going to talk about this. Hello from the office, says Reggie. Hey, Reggie. Hello from Sweden, says Ingrid. Peter's here. Hi, Jennifer. Hope you're fine. Thank you. Charlotte VW. Hi from Sweden. Ulrika. Hello, Jennifer. Okay. Sold Sage. My guides had me wear green today. We are talking about the heart. Yeah, green and pink. And apparently this color is also can be associated with it. Who knew? Hi from Arizona. Hi, Celeste. We're doing messages from Metatron. Let me tune back into what he wants to say because he's not done with these cards. So we have perspectives, each of us, that are blocking the way to more love. And so it's finding where those traumas are. And that is going to be the places where you feel triggered into like fear or anger. Because when you are in fear or anger, it's a lower vibration. And when you are in fear or anger, you cannot be in love. They're just like opposite sides, opposite polarities. If you're in fear, you can't be in love. And so it's recognizing the places where you're afraid of someone leaving, or I don't know, you're afraid of what someone thinks of you, or trying to tune into more specifics from him. I feel like I keep going in and out of vibration with him. I should have brought my Metatron spray, but I'll do my unicorns. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I didn't spray this one. This is the other one, Love and Light. That's what he wants. Okay, because we're talking about love, talking about loving more. Love and Light activation is there it is. Love and Light activation. This spray is associated with crystalline energy. Crystalline energy is the highest version, or the most pure, most original frequency of all kinds of different energies that we have that are like building blocks for humanity, the universe, other races, all these things. He had me pick this rock, which I wasn't going to show you guys this. This is just something I like have, in my space to kind of help my vibration. This is a clear quartz. It's kind of chaotic, but if you look really closely, you can see I have like these little rutiles, or these little like lines, these little golden or copper lines in here. So rutilated quartz is also associated with crystalline energy. So we're bringing in this higher frequency. Do you want done with the cards? Okay. Let me see what else he wants to do. Let me see what else. We got 2 other decks. No. Yes. Okay. So this is the next deck that he wants to take a look at. Crystal Medicine Oracle. Oh my gosh. And I'm clearing something out of my throat. Yeah, that love energy is kicking something right out. Laura Jenkins is here, also wearing green. Why am I showing you guys this? I just wanted to show you that these cards are like circular, but let me shuffle through them. Brenda Taylor, hi from Texas. Hey girl, I'm in Texas. I'm way over here in San Antonio. Texas is so big that, you can have 30 people that live in Texas, and they're all like 8 hours away. They're all a long drive away. All right. And Metatron picked 3 cards again. So let's take a look at these. Ooh, see if I can hold this properly for the camera. So we have Wolf, Teacher, number 30. What does that say? Shatukite. I'm not even familiar with that one. Okay. So we got Wolf, Teacher energy here. Daniel Martin is here from Virginia. Hello, Daniel. We've got Creativity, Fire, Big Spite, the number 7. Interesting photos we have here. Yeah. And we've got Truth and Integrity, Summer, Turquoise, 32. Hello, Annex Arcana. I know him. I do know him. Mel, here in Ontario, we can be 19 hours away from each other. Oh my God. That's right, because you're Canada. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I'm Canadian. It's like, it doesn't matter. You're way on the other side of the earth. Yeah, that's funny. Texas even has different time zones within Texas. Like, that's crazy. That should not be happening. Okay, let me do these cards. So we've got Wolf, Teacher, Creativity, Fire, Truth and Integrity. Okay, messages are coming in hard and fast. Okay. So check out. Why can I not hold this properly? It's like everything is reversed, and I'm not used to it on this camera. So you'll see that this This person is holding a stick that has fire. Check out the center of that fire. It's a heart. Imagine that. Okay, so fire is an energy that's used to transmute, right? Fire is a destructive energy. It comes in, it burns up everything that's low vibrational, and it's in order to make space for new, better things to come through and build. So he's talking about this in reference to the heart. So, yeah, the fire that comes into our lives, the destructive energy that comes into our lives, the energy of the things that don't work out, the things that fail, the things that break, these are our teacher. There's a reason for this. Fire is our teacher. It's not when people think of destruction, they're like, oh no, I don't want to suffer. I don't want to struggle. It comes to teach, it comes to help. And if we're gaining knowledge from these things, if we're getting higher wisdom, higher knowledge, then that ultimately should always lead us back to more love. You can't be like, oh, I've got all this life experience. I've learned all these things and I'm so wise, but you have no love. Well, then what are you wise in? You're not wise in the things that are important spiritually, right? You have to have more love. Let's see. Margareta from Sweden is here. Karina is here from Sweden. Yvonne from Sweden. Bobby, any advice for Metatron so I can be on the light side? You know what, Bobby? All of us can kind of choose how light and how dark we want to be, right? Because we probably all think in extremes and we all feel like, oh yeah, I'm on the light side, or oh yeah, I'm on the dark side. But in any given moment, we can choose how we want to respond. And so don't hold yourself in the past. If there are things you've done in the past and you're like, gosh, I feel like I did things that I regret and I want to do things differently now. It's totally fine to want to do things differently. Don't hold yourself in the past, though. Allow yourself to live in the moment. So if in this moment you want to choose light, choose it. And that's what is. Don't let what's already happened be a weight for you. It doesn't need to be. What's already happened to you was the fire that you needed to be the teacher to you so that you could gain wisdom. Because part of what darkness has to teach all of us is that, hey, I don't like that. This is not the best way to live. I don't want to do that again. I would prefer the light. Hopefully, that's what a lot of us get out of it. And darkness serves other purposes too. Let me make sure I hit this one. Whoop. It's like jumping out of my hands. So we got the turquoise card here, and the struggle is so real with me and the camera. Truth and integrity. Summer. So we got this huge bright light above her head. And we're referencing summer. And if you can see in the background, we have like the flower of life, sacred geometry behind her. So the flower of life is all about like new beginnings, new energy. The sun is about fertility. Okay, yeah, it's telling a story here. It's like we set things on fire to teach you things so that you get to more truth, so that you get to more understanding, you get to more wisdom, you get to more light, you get to more warmth, you get to more love. Okay. You see what else we have here. Shining Noctowls is here. Hey, wait a minute. Orange Light Energy is here. Hi, Susan. What is that? It says hello, and it's like a fish that's yelling. What is that? All right, Susan's here, everybody. Susan is going to monitor the situation. She's going to answer all the hard questions for us. I'm just going to refer to her. Okay, I'm doing the last oracle card deck. The Elemental Oracle. All right, let's see what he's doing. I wonder if he's going to do 3 cards since he did 3 cards on the other 2. You're welcome, Bobby. Purpled. Hi, family. Sending you all much love. Yeah. All right, I shuffled enough. Let's see what we have. I'm just going and going and going, and I only have, there we go, 2, 3. You want any more? He took 3. All right, let's see what he took. Let's see what he took. Ah, so this is giant eyeball, and down below it says the soul and passion. My gosh, I cannot work with this camera. It's so different from what I'm used to. Completion, west, and companionship animals. All right, let's see what he's going. Let's see what we're doing. I'm getting like a lot of messages, and so I'm going to try to put these all together. He's referencing suffering. You see like the crying eye, right? We got all this water coming out of it. That suffering leads to more compassion. This is passion. Suffering leads to more compassion. Oh my gosh, he's giving me big messages. Okay. Suffering leads to more compassion. Think about this as it relates to your personal life, but think about this as this relates to larger scales. Because if we're talking about getting more, having more heart energy, having more love ourselves and other people collectively, we're going to get there from suffering ultimately. So this person is holding a puzzle piece, right? It's like, and because we're talking about, so we have completion here and we have the word west. West is like the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So it's about completion and finishing things. In order to get to that end point, on a collective level, where we have more heart energy and we're living through that heart energy, the answer does not lie in who our leaders are. The answer does not lie in who our leaders are. The answer lies, and this card is kind of misleading, the answer lies in, it says companionship down there. The answer lies in how we interact with each other, because we need to have more love and more compassion for each other. The masses need to be joining together and unifying and not, dividing into, oh, well, I'm, this political party, or I'm that political party, or I have this viewpoint or this opinion. We need to quit separating each other, because honestly, we're all wanting good things. We just have a different perspective about what's needed to get there. But we need to work together in order to get to the true end goal. And so this is a much higher perspective set of information he's giving us. And you'll notice also, you could take this card quite literally, like she's at peace with the environment and the animals, and you know, bigger things are going on for that. Sold Sage says, beautiful cards. JC, good morning. Just stumbled upon this. Didn't know you were doing a live today. I didn't know I was doing a live today either. Love to you and Metatron. Andrea Winder says, hey, everybody. Let's see. Ace of Zeros. Hello, Jennifer. It's been a while since I last tuned into your live streams and other videos. You look positively divine. You know what it is? It's the sprays. It has to be. I don't know. Thank you. Okay. What else do you want me to do? We're done. Okay. So these are the messages that he wanted to bring through. Thank you all for being tolerant of me, of just doing this live, because it's very difficult to like pull the cards live and kind of tune in and everything, but you guys make it easy. So thank you for that. So this is everything that I have for you. If you missed the beginning of this, it's recorded, so you can always jump in and check out the beginning. But other than that, thank you so much for showing up, and I hope all of you have a great day. Bye-bye.